All right, happy Monday on this Memorial Day. Let's start demi half point and stretch and half point and stretch, triple and six and seven and eight. Roll through your feet one way. Go the other way. Put the bar forward and two and three and four. Grand plie, six and seven and eight. Up and over back and two and three and four. One more grand plie into your second. That's basically it. Demi half, triple. Roll through one way, roll through the other way. To the bar, grand plie, away from the bar. Grand plie, find your balance in second, and that is it. And here we go. Really spread your toes. Roll through. And two. Nice and tall when you come back down. Follow your fingertips all the way. Open your chest completely and five. Make sure you're not having any droopy little fingers. Aha. And relax when you're ready. Okay, here we go. To the other side and when you're ready. Good. Okay. Let's go tendu and flex and the point and the heel and the toes and the stretch and the close and the one. Flex and the point and the heel and the toes and the stretch and the close. One and the heel and the flex and the point and the heel. Your toes down and the stretch and the close. Flex and the half and the full. Flex and the half and the full. Tendu, your flex, your point, your heel, toes up, toes down, stretch, close with demi-plie, diddle to the side, diddle to the front, inside flex, outside flex, close first, roll through in first, and that is yes. And here we go. And relax. Good. Here we go to the other side. And relax when you're ready. Hi, Jane. Good timing. Hi. How are you?
I'm all right.
Let's go front and back. Close your first two and no, just one and back and front and close. One and front and back and two. Four more and six and seven and eight and back and front. Close your first one to the side and front. Back and close. Inside, side, inside. Well, inside, back, front, close, side, 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 close, fifth. Roll through in your fifth this time and exit. Front, back, first, side. And the side is on the inside. Reverse that. Back and the front. Close first. Inside side. Inside front. Inside back. Close first. Outside side. Four more outside side.
Okay.
And here we go. Front and back. Close your first. Inside side. Reverse that and back. And front and first, inside side, inside front and back. Close your first, outside side. Four more, five. Feel your first position each time you stand on 2 feet and roll through in fifth position. Jane, you did exactly the same thing, the right thing, and relax when you're ready. Alright. Yeah, Jane, don't let that dude up there hustle you into a non-existent scenario. No reason whatsoever. Okay, here we go. Left side, please. And push into the floor. Let's go front and the back and the side and the side and the back and the front and the side and the side and the front and the back and the side and the side and the front and the side and the back. Back and the front and the two to the side and the inside and outside and two. One and the two and the three and the four and the five and the six and the seven. Yes, there is a certainty this time. Front, back, side, back, front, front, back, side, front, side, back. Reverse and left. Of course, with our arms and our back, fun stuff. And here we go. Decisive fifth positions and three on quadruplet. Reverse. This one is short. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and close, and 1 and 2 and 3. 1. Let's have a plie after these triples. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 soutenu, and a 1 and a 2 and a plie. 1 and a 2 and a 3. 1 and a 2 and a 3. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a close, and a 1 and a 2 and a plie. Front and a 2 and a plie. Side and a 2 and a 3. Balance for balance for balance for plie front, so you can susu out of that into your soutenu to the other side. You might just go twice because it is so slow, so short. Tiny triples, decisive fifth positions. Toes into the floor. Here we go. And fifth, 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 fifth. Balance one. Close and one. Plie soutenu one. And side. Balance once. Balance for soutenu and once again and a one. In. That's it, one. It's a light down. Let's not forget to breathe. Use your plies to release your muscles. Yes, there would have been a soutenu change. And finish. Okay. Good morning. Okay. Let's go 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a coupe to change. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Coupe to change 2 more. 1 and a 2, 1 and a 2 and a coupe to change, and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Passé and flat and a 3 and a 4. 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. 6. Close fifth coupe. 4, 2, 3, 4. Coupe close 2 more. 2. Coupe change 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Passé relevé. Just stay right there. That's it. 6 coupe change, 4 coupe change and 2 more. 2 coupe change and 4 more. Passé. Always alternating fifth positions and firsts depending on where you come from and where you're going to. Okay, here we go. Close and change. 2, 3, 4, up and down, 2 more. 2, first, fifth, coupe change. 4, passé flat. And over. 2, 3. First fifth. Passé relevé and stay. Good. Close. Yeah, careful there, Greg. It kind of sneaks up on you when it gets.
Yeah, I lost my count.
So right. So when you have the twosie, it's basically first and fifth and coupe, and then you have one more time the first and fifth business after that. Just be aware of that. Yeah. Okay, here we go. And first fifth. 4 more. Passé flat. Here we go. close everything and relax. Let's have parallel stretch 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. Plie to the side and the close. From the side to the back and the stay. Rance and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. Plie to coupe passé. Relevé. Let's go back to your fourth parallel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 2 counts, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the close, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. 8 and the 7 and the 6 and the 5. 4 and the 3 and the 2 and the 1. Plié, arabesque, coupé, passé. Forward or sideways or back, your choice. Into another parallel stretch. So these brush plié demi-ronds are fairly slow, just be aware of that. Starting with a parallel stretch in second, here we go. to the other side, please. And let's go front side and fifth 45 side and fifth 40 side to the back, two balançoires and parterre and close, front side and close, front back plié relevé, close your fifth, parterre as we just did, 45. A little bit higher all the way through the front, two balançoires, parterre to the side, 45 to the side, close, all the way around 45, plié relevé, stay there, we'll go to the left afterward. Front side close fifth, 45 front side close fifth with plié of course. Front all the way to the back, two balançoires. Start over, front side parterre, front side 45 close. Front all the way back, plié, tiny balance. Reverse and stay. The tune is really short and itsy bitsy. Okay, here we go. Here we go, and the front and side and close. Front and side and close. Front and back, two balançoires. And the front and side and close. Front and side. Front and back. Releve and close. And over. Nice and precise. Two balance on the last one. Just stay. Not too high. That's it. And finish. All right. Here we go. To the other side. And finish. All right. Let's go put right forward and 2 and 3 and 4. Fondue to the front and stay. Up and over back and 2 and 3 and 4. Fondue to the back and stay. To the bar and 2 and 3 and 4. Fondue to the side and stay. On layer 1 and 2 and double. One more passe. Close fifth. Let's reverse this. Back and 2 and 3 and 4. Fondue to the back. Forward and 2 and 3 and 4. Fondue to the front. Away from the bar and 3 and 4. Fondue to the side. Figure à la seconde. Single and double 2 passe. Close fifth. We'll take the left after. Port de bras fondue, front, back, and side. Single, double on there. Into passe. Reverse. And done. Here we go. Now we just need to make sure that we exhale with our pliés. Okay, here we go. Left side, please. And front and the side and the back, one cheval, and the back and the side and the front, one cheval. Double side, one cheval, double side, one cheval, double side. Ooh, this is going to be fun. One cheval, one more cheval, demi-plie. Back and the side and the front into your fifth, and the front and the side and the back into your fifth. Double side, cheval, double side, cheval, double side, cheval, cheval, soutenu. Other side. Front, side, back, circle to fifth. And back and side and front, circle to fifth. Double side, circle to fifth. Double side, circle to fifth. Double side, circle to fifth. That's a lot to say. Blah, blah. One more pas de cheval, demi-plie, reverse and left. Careful there, especially with our à la seconde part. It could be slightly epileptic if we don't do it right. Okay, here we go. Accent out, 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 and in. Out. In, out, in, out, in and in. And back. And in. Careful not too much in your knees. It's not a can-can, just a frappe and cheval. And finish. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay. Let's have coupé and plié 45 and plié and développé to the front. Coupé, plié, développé. Let's have the same arms. Développé, arabesque, also with the same port de bras. Coupé, coupé, demi, plié, à la seconde, demi, plié, développé, 6 and 7 and 8. Coupé attitude. Feel yourself, stretch, close, soutenu. Coupé, plié, développé, 45 to plié, now développé 90. Front, back, and side, inside attitude. Always the same for the bras. Always take it through third, regardless of which direction your legs are opening.
Alex, coupé, plié, and then from there.
Yes, correct. Développé 45 again to demi-plié. And then from there, développé regular. Always the same port de bras, the same stuff. Here we go. Try to be consistent. And coupé, plié, développé, plié, and développé. Let's not forget that plié after your 45, développé, coupé 1, plié, fifth 1, and développé, same port de bras. No arabesque, ha ha ha, 1, and 2, and 3. Arms up and open, always the something similar. 45 to fifth, double piqué plié, 2 grand battements to the front. 45 plié, double piqué, 2 plié, 2 grand battements to the back. Same arms, piqué, 2 grand battements. Cloche and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6. I guess we can go all the way up to 7 before our soutenu. When développé 45, 2 piquets, 2 grand battements. Front, back and side cloches and soutenu to the other side. Try to be super sharp, toe speed. Okay, here we go. Open it super quick and close. Piqué 1, 2. Close 1. That's it, nice and tall in your waist. Let's try not to crunch. The piqué could be somewhat faster. Open. Piqué 1, 2. That's it, 1. Cloches. Last one stretches into your soutenu and now. Too much. All right, let's have a nice stretch and cry before we come back. what can I say, cheap but effective. Front and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, chassé forward, plié, coupé, tendu, close back, and the 2 and 3 and the 4, chassé, plié, coupé, tendu, forward from there. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, chassé, plié, coupé, tendu, plié, coupé, tendu, tendu, plié, coupé, close fifth. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. Back and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. Chassis back, close fifth, coupé, tendu, forward. The coupé is on releve. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. Close fifth, single turn, tendu, tendu. Fifth, single turn, land in fifth. So careful there with your toes. Four tendus, a chassé, a coupé, and a tendu. Is that making sequential sense there?
The last one changed corners.
After your à la seconde, yes. You're closing fifth front, single turn and coupé. To your left croisé corner tendu back. Are we confused?
I'll get it on the mark, maybe.
How's Gregg? Gregg looks kind of stuck too.
No, I think it's all right.
Okay, so let's give it a mark, and if there is still confusion, we can resolve it after that. Here we go. What say you, Jane of Wichita? Close fifth, turn, tendu back, that's it, tendu forward. Close fifth again, coupé turn from your back foot, correct, close in fifth, back again. Yes, correct. All right. Did I mention fifth yet? Okay. Here we almost go. Okay, here we are. Oh, wonderful. Good. 1, 2. Make sure you know your direction and your coupé already and you're and finish. All right, not bad, not bad. Are you okay, Jane?
She must have an audience.
Yes, I'm sure she does. Somebody making fun of her.
That means you have one too.
That's all right. That's all right. So since we have an audience, how about doing it one more time and making each of these coupés an under or turn, as you know me so well. So fifth, 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 chassé, plié, en dehors to tendre back. Back, fifth, fifth, chassé, plié. En dehors to tendre forward. So yes, we are alternating directions of our turns. Side, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, chassé, plié, en dehors. Tendre side. Close fifth, plié, en dehors. That stays the same as it just was. Tendre back, tendre forward. One more in coupé en dehors, to give our audience something exciting to watch. Is that making sense up in Portland?
From the back then.
Mm-hmm. There, on the or to totally forward. And your front foot picks up. Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. That's
Yep.
fine. Okay.
So we are alternating, the direction of your turns alternate.
Right.
Okay, here we go. Good luck. And easy and decisive, and that's it. 2. Into your fifth, into the floor, plié, and on the forward push. Good side. Sideways, so now backward. Jane, cheat yourself over to the other side. 1 and 2, 3. Chassé forward and the easy knees and elbows all together. 1 and 2. Forward. Let's not forget to go sideways this time. Sideways, tendez, close front. Now plié en dehors, tendez, tendez. One more plié en dehors. And finish. Jane, you redeemed yourself. Greg, you lost it.
I think I was just in a different place and then I heard your directions and didn't know where I was.
That's all right. That's all right. That happens to me all the time, hearing my own direction and knowing where I'm at. All right. I'm stealing from the bar, coupé and the plié, développé and the plié, développé, 90 to the front. Coupé and the plié and the 45 to plié, développé, arabesque and the close. Coupé and the plié à la seconde and the plié and the développé à la seconde. To passer, relevé, tendre, to plier, single turn, tendre, close. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, développé front, close your fifth. Coupé to the back, développé to the back, développé, croisé, arabesque. Coupé, close, développé, close, à la seconde. Stay into your passé, relevé, press. Tendre back, tendre forward, plier fourth. Pirouette en dehors and passé, tendre back. And let's have our arms up for that pirouette.
Okay.
I'll be good to give this a mark. It's fairly straightforward. before you take your turn, make sure you feel both ears coming forward. Yes, Jane, is there
Isn't
her
that a
best?
plie after the 45? No plie?
No, just go through fifth into your développé. Okay. And here we go. One and plie. One and open. And go. Feel both arms, both legs, and into your passé. Relevé, croisé. Tendez your back. Close. Tendez your back should have been good, just saying. Double up. There you go. Careful with your arms. Open arms, other arm in front of you. And close. The corrected pirouette was supposed to go to Tonley back.
But this one,
Yes. Aha! It's a whole different ball of wax. Yes, correct, correct. Yeah, Jane, there really isn't that arabesque. Jane, this arabesque only exists
Oh,
if
yeah.
you open it up to a fourth.
Right.
Other than that, this one really does not exist. Always feel like you have the beautiful 10-carat rock that somebody might just give you for Christmas, and you show it to the audience.
Did I do
Intent.
that on both sides?
Say that again?
Did I do that on both sides?
No, just on the second side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an old habit that once in a while likes to creep in. That's the
Always
only
on
thing.
a lot.
And I know this arabesque is done by people, which is kind of why. But yeah, it is not something unusual. Okay. Right, so who am I? Why not? We'll start with our right foot in front. Forward and back and plie and passé, and just for Gregg, back and the front and the fifth and the passé and side and the two and the plie and passé to fourth pirouette to your fourth. Close. Forward and back and plie. This is just a passé tendez back and the forward plie fifth. Pirouette à la seconde and the two and plie. Pirouette to your fourth. One more pirouette from fourth. Do I see confusion? Chassé forward, tendez back, close fifth, passé to tendez back. Tendez back and the forward, close fifth again. This time passé turn to à la seconde, on the oar, back foot goes. You keep on turning toward the right. À la seconde, tendez, tendez. Close fifth. One more passé turn to fourth. Close fifth front. No, close fifth front. There's no reason to close fifth back.
Oh.
There. Yep. Pirouette to the right again to fourth position. No, to a regular normal preparation fourth position, because now you have your pirouette from there that goes to a
oh, it's just going from here.
Yes, correct. So
Yeah.
you're still preparing. Now you have the final harumph is your last pirouette that goes to fourth, not to fifth. Yes. So we are kind of alternating between fifths and fourths and Tendliers. Is that all making sense? So if you're going forward and back, close fifth, passé, Tendlier back, and the forward plié fifth, pirouette en dehors, Tendlier side and side, close fifth. One more pirouette en dehors from fifth to fourth. Then pirouettes from fourth to landing fourth. That's right, before we go to the other side. Are we good to give this a mark?
Yeah.
Okay. This might be a little bit better because it's a little quicker. And plié, passé, Tendlier back and front, plié fifth, single turn side, side, close your fifth, passé single turn to fourth, pirouettes to fourth. That's better timing now. And back and forward and plié, single turn to fourth, to second, sorry. There we go, close your fifth. Single to fourth, yes, and pirouettes to fourth. In this case, ABBA beat Andrew Lloyd Webber, what can I say? Okay, that was much better tempo there. Any questions, comments, complaints, concerns? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is this
It's on fast. It's on
on
fast.
us? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All
So it's
right.
basically a 3/4 unless you want to make it more than that.
Okay.
Okay.
And the first one is just passe.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
All right, here we go. And 1, 2. Plie knee side. Down. But make sure you attach your knee to the side. And 2. To your fourth, pirouettes. To fourth, not to fifth, please. To fourth. To fourth. Landing fourth. Real fourth. After your last pirouette, it lands in fourth, not in something in between. Is that making sense, Greg?
Well, I thought I was missing something before then.
I don't think you did.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe you missed attaching your toes to your knee in your passe song.
That's what it was.
Okay, perfect. I'm glad you figured that one out. And let's remember that your releve, your knee pushing sideways, and your turn all have to happen at the same time.
Okay.
Yes. And what we discovered or rediscovered on Saturday with Jane was that en dehors turns are so difficult because they're initiated by your working leg rather than by your standing leg, which seems to be becoming more natural to us. So make sure it's not the wrong leg starting your turn. Are we good to try this one more time?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. How's Jane doing over there? Okay, here we go. Oh, right. It's your right knee. And your right knee again. And you're landing in a big fourth. Yes. Close. Other side. That's it, Jane. Good, good. Excellent. Sideways. Sure, I'll take it again. Avec pleasure. Avec plaisir. And one. And two. And better, better, better. And relax. All right, not bad, not bad. It's funny, Jane, when you're uncertain about where you're going, you actually have a really nice balance right before go into your next position.
It's the thinking problem again.
I know, I know. Whoever invented that thinking business should be fired. All right. What can I say? First and the first and the first. Tendu back, plié, coupé. On the or close fifth. Second and the two and the three. Demi-rond, plié. On the down, close your fifth. Changement 2 and the 3, tendu, plié, on the or in coupé, tendu, plié, fourth, on the down, in coupé, close fifth. 1, 2, 3 more changements that gets us to the other side. First and the first and the first, tendu back, plié, coupé, close. Second and the 2 and the 3, demi-rond, plié, on the down, close. Fifth and the 2 and the 3, tendu, plié, on the or, tendu, plié, on the down, close your fifth. 3 more changements. So it's always 3 jumps. And we're going first, second, fifth.
The first turn closes in fifth.
Correct, in fifth position back. The second one closes also in fifth position, but of course in front because it's en dedans. The third one goes to tendu back to immediately prepare for your next en dedans turn. Right, plié, en dedans, close fifth, 3 more changements. And we are on the other side. Is that putting us into a marking shape?
Yeah.
And yes, we could attempt to push for more than 1 turn. Just saying. Okay. Since we are on that exciting journey, let's give it 1 mark. Oh, they're making fun of you again, Jane. Well, we'll prove them wrong. What do you say? Okay, here we are, and almost just a little bit more decisive into your turn. Almost. Yes, that was better. Hold on a sec. Hold on. We both lost it there slightly. Yeah, just
on the
figure.
wrong side.
It should not be. Yeah, just feel your accents down and keep your rhythm. Remember, your releve is your turn. Then don't let your toes migrate anywhere else but to their landing position. Oh, be good to attack the other side. Okay. And here we go. Confident. Yeah. And once again, you fell into my trap, Gregg. That last pirouette goes totally back, otherwise the combination stops right there as we just
That's what it was.
Yes, it's that ending you absolutely do not like. That totally back out if you're on the odd turns.
I actually kind of like it, but I just can't remember.
Well, yes, that too. That is exactly why we want to do it one more time. Can we please feel tendu as soon as your heel hits the floor in plie? You need to go instead of getting stuck in your preparations. So treat your preparation for the turn as if it were an auto jump, rather than all of a sudden slowing yourself down. Are we good to give this one more try?
Yeah.
Possibly right and left, but it's not a big deal if it doesn't. Okay, here we go. And 1, 2, 3. And finish. Well, that was an interesting version of the combination. I'm sure your future selves will appreciate it. Let's do that one again, Jane. That one. Changement, assemblée, changement, assemblée, changement, glissade, assemblée, changement. And then you should be on the other side. Right. Not today. I changed my mind on that one. Just to keep things fresh. So we have changement, assemblée, changement, assemblée, changement, glissade, assemblée, changement. Nothing to it. Starting with your right foot in front. Changement, assemblée, changement, assemblée, changement, glissade, assemblée, changement, left. 2, 3, glissade, assemblée, changement, changement, assemblée, changement, assemblée, changement, glissade, assemblée, changement. Okay, Jane, just because you went to 4th and the 5th and the 2nd and the 5th and glissade, jeté, pas de worry. Technically we are on the other side, practically we might just want to take a little breather. Changement, assemblée, changement, assemblée, changement, glissade, assemblée, changement. That gets you to the other side. Changement, assemblée, changement, assemblée, changement, glissade, assemblée, changement. 3rd time, same thing. 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8, échappé 4th. Échappé 2nd. Glissade, 2 jetés, 1 pas de worry. really make sure you're pushing down into the floor for your assemblies and glissades. Échappé fourth. Second. Glissade, 2 jetés. 1 pas de bourrée to switch sides. That's it. I'll be good to give this a mark.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's push and brush. All right, are we good to give this a try?
Okay.
Here we go, leave it up to your toes and fingers rather than anything else. And one. Push down in your standing leg. And that's pass. Alright, I know it's fun. Now, wouldn't it be nice if you could delay our heel just slightly so we have that reverse roll through action to activate our toes into these jumps instead of trying to take everything out of your thighs. And let's remember, when you're brushing into your assembly, there is no landing in fifth after your changement. Yeah, that assembly foot already starts to open as you're landing, so you can initiate your assembly. Are we good to try the other side? Are we kind of recovered? Emphasis and kind of. Okay, here we go. Breathe with your peers. And relax. Wow.
Yeah.
It looks like we're extremely cooked. And we might just want to call it a day for today, so we're not having any issues tomorrow. Are we good to say goodbye for today? How is Greg doing? How is Jane doing?
I'm okay either way.
Yeah, go ahead, Jane. Yeah, I think my legs are done today.
I think so too, at least. And you know, it is Memorial Day after all, so
There you go.
let's think about sausages grilling and the grill and stuff. All right, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will be seeing you tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.